I'm Jayme O'Melia, and I'm at Harmony Hills Elementary School. I teach kindergarten. This is my 5th year here and my 3rd year teaching kindergarten. I have absolutely loved the learning about the universal design for learning. I think it is refreshing to see how it embraces all the things that I've been taught that make for great teaching and that make for learning more accessible for students in the classroom. It tends to the various learning styles and accepts children for where they are when they come to you and helps you better understand the process of where to go with them. I think Curriculum 2.0 kind of imposes a little bit of fear for people, because especially teachers, because they like to be told, they like to know exactly the expectation. And I think that Curriculum 2.0 offers the opportunity to really utilize your own philosophy and belief of how you can best help support your child's learning, your students' learning, and UDL encompasses that entire philosophy. So I personally think that UDL and Curriculum 2.0 really align nicely together. And I think as soon as other teachers, and some of them already have, but realize that they have so much autonomy in the curriculum. They're not telling you how to learn something, they're telling you the what. And the seeds are to your discretion, the way that you break them down and the way that you implement them. And at the end of the day, they're not telling you exactly word for word what to do for your students to be successful. The county believes in you to be able to do that. And UDL is a great thought process and a way of achieving that. And if you can do that while implementing Curriculum 2.0, your students are going to be far more successful.
Yeah.
I love all the things that come with finding more ways for the students to learn and better ways and ways to assist them as far as the Clicker 6 and as far as using various resources and the technology. I think all of that is really important to know that you have access to, and that it is a huge tool to help them show their learning in different ways. When it does come to writing and they want to write their story on Clicker 6 to hear it read back to them, or to write their story even if I'm just writing it for them and you're focusing more on them developing the various ideas and taking it with them. But of course you're not just going to use one method. You're also still going to be having them with that paper and pencil, and the more various ways you use to help them achieve the objective, the more successful they're going to be, because they're going to be applying it in different ways, and you never know which one of those ways is really going to hit home for them. I love the process of UDL because it's the first thing that I've started thinking about, instead of focusing more on the product and the things that they're doing. It helps me decide what's the best way for them to get the most out of the lesson and who's going to get the most out of it from which process. As far as writing is concerned, it's really opened my eyes up to giving them various templates for organizing their thoughts, teaching them that students learn differently and that you learn differently, and you might learn different from someone else, and your way of organizing your thinking might be different than someone else. So offering a web or a chart to organize those thoughts and ideas, as well as teaching them how to make their own web just by making a circle on a piece of paper and putting their topic in the middle, because they're not always going to have those templates no matter where they are. And they have to know that if thinking about things and brainstorming helps them learn better and helps them write better, then they need to help themselves adapt by making those tools, because it's all about them learning what helps them learn. Because if you know that, you are so far ahead of the game, and if I can help them understand that in kindergarten, that will make them very successful for later.